What's up, guys? Today we're gonna talk about weed and exercise, and I didn't mean like weed, like cannabis, like marijuana, weed, and exercise. And I don't mean like people just smoking and also exercising. I mean smoking weed to improve exercise, not just like smoking it. Okay. Okay, you might be asking yourself, why am I even making this video? Is it even relevant? You might be thinking, how many stoners actually exercise? I mean, most of us just, if you think of a typical stoner, you think somebody sitting on a couch watching cartoons and smoking a bit of boompie, smoking a bit of, yes. You don't think of a person that actually exercises, right? But you'd be surprised how many people I know personally that use weed to improve their exercise, or so they say. And after I found out about this trend, I actually went online, and there's really a lot of people that do this. I found this study online that shows that more than 50% of all cannabis users feel more motivated to exercise after being high, after using cannabis. And the study actually showed that people that used cannabis logged more hours in the gym than people that don't use it. Now this got me thinking, is this because they are just slow? Because I mean, when I think about somebody that's high, it's just like he's just chill, slow, almost like a sloth. Not intense exercise. You think of like somebody that's just like chill, vibey. You don't think of somebody that's training a lot. So they might log more hours, but do they actually exercise more? That's what I was wondering. So I digged even deeper into this wormhole of weed and exercise. So cannabis dampens your pain receptors, i.e. you don't feel as sore. So you can exercise harder and not feel as sore as you would. So fatigue and that will set in later, or it will feel like it sets in later, because you won't get that burn or that pain sensation while you're exercising. So theoretically you should be able to train harder, because you're not going to have that pain slowing you down. And another thing is, I actually found a study that shows that the higher you get, or the effect that weed has on the brain, is almost the same effect that a runner's high has on the brain's receptors. It's almost the same effect. Yeah, they almost have the same effect on the brain's receptors. So this might also be a part of the reason why people use it. And moreover than that, there are bodybuilders that use it because they believe the cannabis gives them more focus, so they can have a better quality of rep, a slower, more controlled repetition. Instead of like rushing the thing, they feel like they can concentrate more on the muscles while being high than they would be able to while they were just like sober. Now, according to this study by the International Journal of Epidemiology, people that smoke are less likely to gain weight than non-smokers. And I don't mean smoking like cigarettes, I mean smoking cannabis. People that smoke cannabis are less likely to gain weight than people who don't use it. And this study had more than 30,000 people that were part of it, and it was run over 3 years. So it's quite an extensive study. It's not like a tiny 3 people or 600 people. No, this is 30,000 people over 3 years, and the study proved that while you smoke weed, you gain less weight than people that don't smoke weed. Okay, so everything so far seems very pro-weed. I mean, it really seems good. Like, why isn't everybody using it? So I went even deeper. I looked at more stuff. I went on the interwebs and I studied more shit. Found as many studies as I could, and I got even more stuff. So the question is weed the magical potion for fitness? Is this the thing that's gonna take you to the next level? Well, there's a few flaws in this exercising while being high. The first one is there isn't a lot of actual studies done. Like, I was proper searching for studies, trying to find any proof that this is good, and what are the effects that actually has on your muscles, your body, your brain, blah blah blah. You get studies that show the effect of weed on your brain and your body under normal circumstances, but not under the strain of exercise. There's nothing that proves that it will give you a better quality of rep. It doesn't prove any of that, and there's no actual research that shows that the weed doesn't have a negative effect on your body or your muscles, because the research hasn't been done yet. The actual research behind it isn't done yet, so you don't know if it's going to have a bad effect or a good effect on your body and your muscles and your brain. That's the first one. The second problem that there is with using marijuana while exercising is when you use weed, your heart rate will increase. Now, if you've got high blood pressure, or well, not just your heart rate and your blood pressure will actually increase when you use marijuana under normal circumstances. So when you exercise after your blood pressure and your heart rate has gone up, you're putting your cardiovascular system under a lot of stress, and this can lead to a heart attack. So this is like the side effect is death. It's quite a big one, you know. So if you already have high blood pressure or high heart rate, I would really not recommend doing this, because the chances of you, yeah, just don't do it if you've got a heart problem. The third one is your lungs aren't really made to use anything other than the air you breathe. It's not made for you to smoke. So even if you think, ooh, marijuana is better for you than smoking cigarettes, it might be a bit better, but it's still not the right air. So your lungs will get irritated. It's not good for your lungs. It can cause a bunch of lung sicknesses, and it does weaken your actual lungs. So it is not good for you. You might think, "Ooh, it's better than cigarettes." It is better than cigarettes, but it's not good for you. It's like saying one fast food restaurant's better than another. Both of them are probably bad for you. But because of the lack of studies done on this subject, I can't really give a certain answer on, "Ooh, it's good for you," or "it's bad for you." I can tell you there might be a few side effects. The heart and blood pressure that rises is something that does concern me personally. But if you think your heart rate and shit is under control and you can use it no problem, then go for it. It's your life. It's your, if it works for you, do it. If it doesn't work, don't do it. I don't try it. If you do have heart problems, don't try it then. And like I said, the studies haven't been done yet, so there isn't really any side effects to show. It's like there isn't many bad things I can say about it, because there hasn't been a lot of research. There isn't a many. There's actually more good things I can say about it than bad things, because of the lack of research. Maybe even with research, it will stay the same. You never know. Maybe it's actually a good thing. If you have a way to regulate the heart, and the fact that it kind of is bad for your respiratory system as well. Um, Besides that, I mean, it's not really a lot of bad things. Let's be honest. So if this helped you or whatever, I just found it very interesting. If you found it interesting, or liked it or whatever, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one, eh? Cheers, eh?